Hello there, welcome to Transformer Step by Step. Waspinator. Waspinator already has bad luck, so I guess that's sort of par for the course for him. So this is Transformers animated Waspinator, and yeah, he's pretty cool. I mean, that's it, review over, but I really like him. This is animated, but they have a Beast Wars character, so that's obviously a win for me. Beast Wars is my favorite Transformers series, so it wins out immediately. I bought this guy secondhand, so that's why his foot is broken and chewed up a bit, but other than that, still pretty good. So, yeah, he transforms into a wasp, if you couldn't tell by his name. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty obvious name, and if you couldn't tell that, maybe you could tell by the fact that he has a giant wasp head on his chest, 2 gigantic purple wings, and a literal, sting bum. I don't know what it's called. A sting, did I seriously just call it a sting bum? A sting bump. I said it wrong. Sting bump. That's what I call it. I called it a sting bump. What are these called anyway? The back of the abdomen? The thing that hurts you. That can mean anything. This guy's also got some pretty good light piping. I would show you, but I don't have any huge sources of light around me. And the one source I can find, I can't really show on the video, but he can also, he has this, he can do this. He can fly. Which, it's pretty cool, but I'd much rather be able to pose them instead of, not be able to keep them open. Other than that, let's do the pencil test, and then let's transform this guy, shall we? So, compared to the pencil, he is pretty big, but he can also cheat it with his wings. So you can just give him, a gigantic presence with these giant flappers. And honestly, he can actually look pretty menacing, which is the exact opposite of his character. He's not menacing at all. Or you can have him in the back where he looks just like his old self. Pretty down on his luck. So let's transform him. So the first thing you want to do is, flip up these wings like that, or flip them down depending on what way you had them, and have his face pointing forward. Untab his giant insect chest and have it flip over to his head. Pretty good on that part. Flip these little mandible parts like that and collapse his chest inward. Use these mushroom pegs to twist it around. We'll twist that around his arms so they're facing that way. Split apart his arms, which is a really cool step. Have them go opposite directions like that. And next thing you want to do, flip this sting bump. I'm just gonna call it that from now on. Flip his little feet like this. Have them have a backwards bend on the knees. And this is Transformers animated Waspinator. So, he's cool. This is a full-on bug mode. This is just cool. This is cool. I don't have any other words to say. I love this figure. It totally captures Waspinator in all of his glory. Yeah, I honestly love this. It's just so stylized, and it just looks so cool. It's got that sort of a cybernetic feel while also looking biological, because, it just has that feeling. It feels good in your hands. I just want to hug it. So let's talk about Waspinator as a character. So his background is, he's the guy that blows up a lot. That's it. Well, in the original Beast Wars show, he talked too long because they decided to give him a Waspinator. That's how he would say his name, with elongated S's. So their solution, instead of changing his speech pattern, was to constantly blow him up. That's the way they got around his talking being too long, is to blow him up. One of his quotes is literally, "Why does universe hate Waspinator?" And I just can't help but love the guy. I mean, he is so sad. Like, because he tries his hardest, and he just fails at it all. But I just can't help but admire him. I love him. He finally got his break at the end of Beast Wars, because, like, humans treated him like a god. But according to Beast Machines, I don't want to consider that show as canon. He just got rejected by them. So, yeah. And his soul got replaced. Well, his soul got put into another machine, but he liked that machine, so he wanted to stay as that machine. It's a very complicated story. But yeah, so this is a really cool figure. I suggest you buy it if you ever come across it at a reasonable price. And yeah, pretty cool. Thank you guys for watching. If you like the content you see, why not buzz over to that like button and hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Like content. I already said that. Goodbye.